Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So today the topic that I'll be discussing is dua and forgiveness. And these aren't actually two different topics in my opinion. They're very like one topic because they go hand in hand, very similar topics, right? The reason is we obviously know that in order to ask for forgiveness, you need to make a dua. You need to make dua for forgiveness. But also, in order to make a dua, you need to ask for forgiveness. And let me explain more. What that means is for your dua to be more effective, more strong, have more meaning, you need to ask for forgiveness. That dua has more power if you've asked for forgiveness. So the proof for this statement specifically, it lies in one of the hadiths, an authentic hadith where Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anhu asked Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if I knew that what night is Laylatul Qadr, then what dua should I make on that night? Right? So if you think about it, that dua, like maybe it's obviously nothing related to dunya. It might be something related to afterlife, maybe Jannah, maybe protection from hellfire, but it's none of that, nothing related to that. It's actually a dua for forgiveness. Allahumma innaka afoon tuhibbun afa fa'fu anna. Now, why did Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in one of the most powerful nights where all the du'as get accepted, why did he recommend a dua that is for forgiveness? Why did he not give a dua for Jannah, where that's our ultimate goal? Maybe why not for protection from hellfire? Why nothing else? Why just forgiveness? And the reason lies behind the fact that in order for your du'as to be stronger, to be accepted, have more chances of accepting, is you need to ask for forgiveness. And this dua specifically is a very strong dua for forgiveness, right? So I'll translate this dua now. Allahumma innaka afoon tuhibbun afa fa'fu anni. Now the issue is translating this dua from Arabic to English, it loses its meaning because the translation just goes, "Oh Allah, you love to forgive. So, oh Allah, you love to forgive. You are the most forgiving, so forgive me." Now, if you translate this from Arabic to English, that is the translation. The reason why it loses the meaning is in English language, there's only one word, forgiveness, which is the traditional meaning. So this dua, this wasn't Allahumma innaka al-ghafur, it was actually Allahumma innaka afoon. Now, the difference is both are characteristics of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but ghafur just means to forgive, someone who's forgiving, right? And human beings, we're capable of forgiving people. We can forgive people. But the issue is if we forgive somebody, we don't forget it. In 20 years, 10 years, we will still remember it. If it was something big, we will remember that this person did this to us, but maybe we've forgiven them. We won't hold them accountable, right? Now, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allahumma innaka afoon. That characteristic specifically means to delete all sins, to wipe them from existence, as if they no longer exist. And this characteristic is only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is capable of this. No living thing is capable of it. To forgive and to completely forget, as in this never even existed, right? So that is the reason why this dua is so powerful. And it is also why Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam recommended it on Laylatul Qadr. And this dua opens the doors to other duas being accepted. So it gives you forgiveness and it opens the door for other duas to get accepted, right? And another thing, so that was point number 2. Now another thing that I want to point out is when you're asking for forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you also need to forgive other people. So never hold grudges in your heart. So if you forgive other people, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive you more. And as a result, your dua will be accepted a lot more chances. So this is something that most of us don't take it, as seriously, that if you want to ask for forgiveness, if you want to make a dua effectively, then the forgiveness part of it is very crucial, where you ask for forgiveness, you beg for forgiveness, and this is one of the best du'as that you can make for forgiveness, inshallah. So with that, I'm going to conclude my topic. Jazakallah khair for listening. Assalamu alaikum.